Today I'm going to show you how I've turned $70,000 into over $7 million plus on public wallets in front of the entire world here over the last year. So I have turned 15K into $4.5 million on Brett. And by the way, we're going to go through the receipts. We're going to go through everything. I've turned $30,000 into over 1.5 million-ish on Bobo, as you can see through these wallets here. And I have also turned 35K into well over $1 million on the #1 meme on Telegram's blockchain resistance dog. So this is one of a couple wallets I have here. And so this is the thing, guys. This was, not fully luck like a lot of people like to believe, because, they say that, meme coins are like lottery tickets. Thing about a lottery ticket is you'll only win the lottery once in your life if you're lucky. And so why then did I win the lottery 3 times this year in meme coins? See, once again, public proof and receipts of these positions: 15K into 4.5, 30K into around 1.5, and 35 into over $1 million here. And so, guys, what was the thought process that went into these? Okay, and that is the key to winning in meme coins, in my opinion, is seeing things before other people see them, and understanding what do other people want to buy before they even know that they would want to buy that thing in the future. Okay, the cool thing about meme coins, the cool thing about everything really is, you could have $100 watch and no one gives a shit about it. But as it becomes a $20,000 watch, now it's considered cool, it's considered established, and a lot of people want it. This is like actually the coolest thing about cryptos. The higher prices goes, the more people become intrigued, and the more people actually want these things, which is your advantage if you understand that. See, everyone likes the Gucci, but no one wants to talk about the regular brand. The thing is, these meme coins are turning from regular brands into top tier premium brands of this entire cycle. I've said it before, Brett is like the Nike of base chain, okay? And as the chain grows, this will act as a leverage bet on that blockchain. This will represent its entire network. Same with Bobo, same with Resistance Dog, the #1 meme on Telegram. These are right here your top 3 memes of the entire cycle, alongside a few others. And so what people do not realize is these brands are going to get bigger. They have done the hard part, which is establish themselves and not go to zero, like we've seen 99.9% of the coins have done in the last year. And so what has given me an edge, right? What has given me the ability to hit back to back to back unicorn or lottery ticket trades, as people like to call them, right? Without actually having lottery odds, with actually having a major edge in confidence. You see, anyone can go into my Telegram and you can look up Bobo 1.1 million, and you will see here 1.1 mil. This can be the God entry. I bought more today. Now, if you go into my Telegram and you look up Bobo, all right, by the way, for anyone who's new, Bobo at 1.1 million was down here. Right there is when I made that message, before it's blown up now 130x. See, the thing is, you'll think you're late because it's already done 130x. The reality is this is going to do 1,000x, 2,000x, 3,000x, 4,000x, because it's one of the few unicorns of this entire bull run. There's not that many meme coins that are truly surviving and then thriving, right? This is one of the few ones that will. Same with Brett, same with Resistance Dog. But once again, you need to see that this was not guessing. This was high level of confidence in what I was looking at. You can go and you look at Redo Watch Me, and you'll see I said you will watch my public position blow up from 30K to 1 million plus. There's a difference between this is it plays and I'm gonna dabble in the meantime plays. You guys need to realize the difference. So it took time, guys. None of these plays happened overnight. I started buying this here when I was telling everyone about Resistance Dog. As you can see, This was at a 1.2 million market cap. That, my friends, is right down here, okay, at a penny. And so at a penny, I want you to notice how much time do we spend down there. 38 days we were spending down here. This thing was so undervalued. It was so underpriced. And so you have to have confidence regardless of the price action, and you have to understand where things are ultimately headed to. You see, if you're just buying random meme coins hoping that they pay off, and you're just buying random stuff that's trending, what you are doing is hoping and praying that thing will pay off for you. You see, when I'm playing this stuff, I'm not hoping and praying that it pays off for me. I'm having a high level of confidence going into these plays that it's going to go to a certain market cap, it's going to reach a certain value, because I am understanding and anticipating how people are going to perceive that asset well before they ever do it, right? And so I'll give you an example which very easily kind of explains this. Like, for example, I'm always thinking ahead. I'm not thinking about the present. I'm thinking about the future, and I'm positioning myself before that future. So, for example, Donald Trump's dog, his name is Conan, okay? It's a dog that Trump gave a lot of credit to as being a hero. And so when we get closer to the election, right, that is in 5+ months from now. That is in November. Look at this. You see, I am buying shit that is so far away from what is actually going to happen, which is the election. Okay, I am willing to buy when nobody else is wanting to buy, but I am anticipating as we get close to that election, a lot of people are going to want to buy Donald Trump's dog. See, once again, I'm thinking 5+ months ahead of everyone, and that's why I'm making on Conan. Okay, I am up over, let's see here, 200K on Conan, and I've taken about 30K profit out. So, once again, what do you think this position is going to be worth as we get closer to that election in 5+ months? Obviously, the traction and the speculative bids on this is going to grow as we get closer to that election, because more people are going to be talking about Donald Trump. And then naturally, more people are going to be buying his dog. Then if they're talking about Donald Trump in the election, people are going to want to speculate and bid on something related to the election. So once again, I am 5+ months out buying that. Once again, it's always about looking towards the future and not focused on today. A lot of people told me Resistance Dog is on Telegram's blockchain, and they laughed and they told me that is so stupid because nobody uses that blockchain, and they said that the blockchain was irrelevant. I can literally go back and I can show you this damn comment, which is absolutely hilarious to look back on. So what is the main problem of some people out there, man? Is that they are focused on the present, not the future. If you want to make money, you got to think about the future well before it happens. It's not about what's happening today. It's about what's going to happen later, man. And so it maybe is not that post. It's probably this other one right here. And so once again, man, that is the number one key, is when you are far out from something happening, you need to be buying well in advance to that. See, there's going to be a lot of people around the election who are going to be buying Donald Trump's dog a lot higher because they don't know any better, because they're buying the hype and the hot topic then. You see, I am buying something that is not a hot topic, and I am selling it when it is a very hot topic, and when all these speculators come into the market and they now want to buy Donald Trump's dog here when they didn't want to buy it here. You see that? And so the same concept applies to every big winner you will ever have in this market. You see, Bobo, I understood that this was the counterpart to Pepe. He was almost like an antagonist character to Pepe. And so Pepe is green, Bobo is red. And together they are the most used memes in all of crypto. And so think about this. SHIB is not even a used meme. No one uses this as a meme. No one thinks this is funny. So what happens when you put actual funny memes that are used, right, by everyone in crypto and on Twitter, right? Obviously, the value can be derived from an actual used meme far more than this. So I know SHIB has blown up to extraordinary heights, but think about it. It has done that as a ripoff of Doge. It has done that being not funny and not being used as a meme. So what do you think these things can do as the most used memes in crypto history? Obviously, they can do some very similar and incredible numbers. Once again, we actually use these memes daily, meaning they are getting thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of impressions daily. And when you have something that is actually used and every single day, Pepe memes are racking up over 1 million views on Twitter. Bobo memes are racking up over 200,000 views on Twitter every single day. And now you times this by 365 days. Okay, you times that by 365 days. The amount of impressions these are getting over a year, it boosts the network effect. It boosts the amount of people that finds out about these things because the meme is actually being used and appreciated by people. And so now you have over 360 million impressions. What happens when 1% of those people buy? 1% of people who have seen Pepe's meme buy. That's 3.6 million holders. What happens when you have right here 60 million impressions, which is obviously very low. There's way more impressions than that for Bobo. But 1% of those people buy. Guys, that is 600,000 buyers, 600,000 holders. Look how many holders there is today of Bobo, 13,000. And so if I can clearly see very likely and easily over 600,000 people are going to buy this asset just off of some simple numbers here, now I know that another 580,000 plus people are about to come into Bobo after me and you, because I can see these numbers and I understand how much these memes are used, how many impressions that gets daily, and over the course of years, those impressions convert to buys. Attention equals money, right? Think about that. And so understand your numbers. I'll give you another example. Obviously, my number one, conviction meme of this entire cycle. This is Brett, okay? And obviously I called Brett to everybody on my YouTube channel at way lower, at a $2 million market cap, guys. Everything I'm showing you, I called way lower. So Brett, obviously I called to you down here, okay? And so look at Brett. You can go to my Telegram, you can look up Brett, and you can go all the way back to the first time I ever mentioned Brett. All this shit is timestamped, guys. And so as you can see right here, let's scroll through. Brett, 3.5 million market cap. That is when Brett was all the way down here, okay? That's when I shared Brett with you in my Telegram. So if you're not in there, obviously make sure you join. But also, I shared it even earlier with you on my YouTube channel right here. So on February the 27th, I showed that to you, and it's gotten quite a bit of views because people recognize, this will go down as one of the most legendary trades in freaking crypto history. When this position turns from 4 million currently into over $50 million. See, once again, how do I have the confidence in that? It's because I know the numbers. I'm not sitting here hoping and praying that shit works out. I just know it's going to work out because the numbers don't lie, guys. Coinbase themselves are trying to bring 1 billion users on chain. All right, now I think that's a ridiculous target. I don't think they're going to reach their target of 1 billion users, but let's say they hit 20% of those users, right? Let's say out of their 1 billion users they want to bring on the chain, they do eventually reach 200 million users. Well, guys, you do know today on Base, there's around 4 million users. And of course, of these, some of them are bots and some of them are multiple addresses per user. And so when they are going to bring 200 million users into this network, and out of 4 million users right now, we are sitting at a 630 million market cap. What do you think is going to happen when 196 million people, new money come to this network after you and I today? Okay? Think about that. We are the first 4 million. Another 196 million are coming in the coming years, possibly the next decade to reach this target. Maybe in the next 2 years, they only actually manage to bring 50 million or 80 million or 100 million new users to the chain. Regardless, these are so many millions of new people that are coming after us, guys. That's how you make money in meme coins. Because what do you think is going to happen when you have all these users, okay? And they come over to this network. What very many of them are going to do is they're going to buy the number one meme on the blockchain. Okay, and so once again, if today we have 4 million users on this network and we have a 630 million market cap, what do you think is going to happen when instead of 4 million users, we have 50 million in the near future? Obviously, that's going to bring a lot of new money into this network. And of that money, right, out of 50 million new people coming over to this blockchain, if on average they have $100 each, okay, think about how much money that is, guys. That is over $50 billion. Okay, I'm sorry, $5 billion of new money that is about to come into this blockchain. Now, out of $5 billion that's about to flood into this network, of that, what percent do you think would find its way into the number one meme on the blockchain, right? I think you could very easily and modestly estimate that at least 10% of the money coming to this network will find its way into the number one meme on this entire network. That is $500 million, guys. Do you understand currently Brett, sitting at a 630 million market cap, has around $4 million in the LP? How do I know that? Because, guys, look at this. On this LP, you have 863 Ethereum. And if you go to the other liquidity pool here, Sushi V2, there's another 500 ETH there. So in total, guys, there is about 1,350 Ethereum in the LP. Times 3,000, that's $4 million in the LP. So today, if there's $4 million inside of Brett Coin, basically, and we anticipate very easily $500 million new dollars is going to find its way into Brett very modestly. Okay, what happens to the price of a $4 million LP when $500 million gets injected into this coin over time? That is going to create massive net inflows, massive increase in price over the coming year or two as Base, as a network, grows and as they onboard millions of new users on chain and billions of dollars into this network. This is Coinbase's baby. They are going to grow the network. They are going to bring users over here. See, I can objectively see the hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars that are going to find their way to Brett. That is why I can sit here up $4.5 million completely unfazed, unbothered by whether my P&L swings from, around, at the peak 6.2 million to 4.5 million. I don't give a flying shit, because truly I understand how much money is going to find its way into Brett over the next year or two. And I can factually and objectively see that maybe this number isn't the exact amount, but it's going to be a lot of money finding its way into this. I know for a fact I'm front running hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars that are going to come after me in this coin as the number one meme on Base. So to me, once again, it is not a matter of if I win, if this goes up. No, it's a matter of when. How long does it take for these numbers to play out and for Coinbase to push these users on their chain? And what better time than in a bull market and when Bitcoin is going to new all-time highs and breaking past 100K, the hype returns in the market. Everyone is talking about how Bitcoin has hit 100K, right? Headlines are being made on the news. Everyone's getting into crypto. Dogecoin is hitting $1. And when Dogecoin hits $1, what does that mean? Everyone is talking about meme coins. And when everyone is talking about meme coins and buying meme coins, what do you think they're going to do? Many of these people will find their way to the number one meme on Base, Coinbase's freaking blockchain that they're going to try to bring 1 billion users to. So once again, you can see that if they fall short of this target, they hit 100 million, 200 million users, that is so many people that are about to come after us as the first 4 million. Once again, it is a no-brainer now. It is not a matter of if, it's just a matter of time, money flows, and coming into this network and user growth. See, the thing about this, guys, is obviously I'm thinking differently than what majority of people do here in meme coins. You see, a lot of people go and randomly buy a coin and just hope and pray that it's going to work out for them. You see, I'm not hoping and praying. I just know my numbers, and I know roughly how much money is going to be flowing into the assets that I am holding. See, once again, this is the number one meme on its entire blockchain. This is the number one meme on its entire blockchain, not just any blockchains, guys. This is Telegram's blockchain. They have over 900 million users on the Telegram app. Coinbase has over 100 million downloads of the Coinbase app. You see, and so for that reason, you can literally easily front run so many millions of people, so many billions of dollars that are going to be coming to these networks. And we all know that the number one meme on a blockchain actually outperforms the blockchain itself. Okay, if you have held WIF over Solana, you have outperformed Solana. Once again, you can see that right here. Okay, holding WIF over Solana has made you money, right? Holding SHIB over Ethereum has made you more money than holding Ethereum. You see, when these charts go up and to the right, this means you are making money on SHIB to a greater extent than you are actually holding Ethereum. The number one memes on these blockchains are going to ridiculous heights this cycle, and we're seeing it right now at a very small scale. These things are going to snowball. The network effect is going to get bigger. Meme coins are going to get more popular, and the market caps you are seeing on the top coins is going to go so much higher this cycle. So Doge here at 21 billion. You don't think that's going to cross 100 billion? You don't think that's going to cross $1 at some point? Once again, what happens when Doge is hitting $1? News articles, headlines, Elon Musk, everyone is going to be talking about that. And what that means is the attention is going to be on meme coins to a much greater extent. And when that happens, all that money, all that hype, all that attention is going to go from Doge, and it's going to find the number one meme on Solana, the number one meme on Ethereum, the number two meme on Ethereum, the number three meme on Ethereum, the number two meme on Solana, the number one meme on Base, the number one meme on Telegram. You see how that works? It starts with the lead magnet. It starts with the main attention getter. It starts with Bitcoin hitting 100K. When these things happen, the attention is going to be unreal, and attention equals money. The more eyes there is on Dogecoin, the more money is going to trickle into, like I said, the number one meme on ETH, the number one meme on Solana, the number two meme on ETH, the number one meme on Base. Let me tell you something, by the way. Brett is the number one meme on Base. Is it logical to assume that the number one meme on Base will flip the number three meme on Ethereum, which is Floki at a $1.4 billion market cap? No shit. The number one meme on Base is going to flip the number three meme on Ethereum. You see that? And so I'm not the only one who thinks that. As people see this and they start to realize these things, these are going to get bid up. Brett is going to get fucking gobbled up as people realize that this pricing is incorrect, that Brett should be more valuable than the number three meme on Ethereum. So Brett will find its way now into top one, top two, top three, top four, the number five biggest meme coin in the entire world. Once again, guys, I'm looking ahead, not focused on the present. Another thing, which is an example of looking ahead and not only on the present, is every single meme coin that ever hit a billion went on to hit multiple billions. Look, Bonk hit around a 3.6 billion. Floki hit over 3 billion. Pepe hit 4 billion. Dog with Hat hit 5 billion. SHIB hit 40 billion, and Dogecoin hit 88 billion. So once again, every single meme coin that ever crossed $1 billion market cap went on to actually hit 3 billion plus market cap. Besides Book of Memes, this is the only one that ever hit $1 billion and didn't go on to 3 billion plus. So I see Brett here today, and I know the chances, obviously with the amount of money that's going to flow into Base, the amount of users they're going to push onto this chain, I know this is basically a guaranteed ride to $1 billion, and obviously hitting $1 billion means you go to multiple billions in every single case ever besides this one right here. So it all makes sense. Once again, you cross $1 billion, you go to 3 billion plus. Very few meme coins in history have ever done that. Right now you're looking at a meme coin that will hit $1 billion and then go on to do multiples from there. And it's one of the only ones outside of the top 5 that hasn't done it yet. That's the key. Hasn't done it yet. I am looking to the future and anticipating what's going to happen to find those X's. Because now, once again, if every meme that has hit 1 billion ended up going to multiple billions, and I see this as the number 1 meme on base, and this hits 1 billion, then goes on to multiple billions, that's 3 billion plus. That's a 6X, okay? Why? Because I'm not focused on today, I'm focused on later. I'm focused on these numbers and them playing out and what that ultimately does to these prices. So once again, here's a different perspective. A lot of people, they're going on Dex Screener. They're sitting here and they're looking at live new pairs, hoping and praying that they find the next Brett or the next Shib. And so they're sitting here, they'll be like, oh, Gitonic. Oh yeah, let me chuck in a Ethereum here and get rugged, lose all their money. They do this over and over again, sitting here, hoping and praying, buying random ass coins like Made. What the hell is Made, right? Then they go and see, this is gambling. When you don't have any conviction, when you don't, you're just blindly buying into stuff, hoping that it pays off for you, not understanding how do the numbers work, how does this all come together, that's gambling. And that's why you'll get rugged 100 times in a row. You'll turn, let's say you put $1,000 into 100 rugs, or you could have just put 100,000 over here in a Brett, and very likely you're turning that into 600K, $1 million plus. And so I think what a lot of people are realizing now, I made a tweet about this, is people have gotten burned so many times right now. People are getting tired of aping into rugs and losing all their hard-earned money over and over. People are starting to realize, wait, I could just funnel into the clear winners of the cycle and win big. Once again, around 80% of the total meme market cap is held by the top 5, top 10 meme coins. So it is our job to see what are the best meme coins from a 6 to 24 months time frame, because what you don't want is the 0-day time frame, the 1 week time frame coins, because these are going to zero, meaning you're never going to make any massive amount of money, because massive money is never made on a small time frame. It's always made on a larger trend, on a larger scale, is where the billions of dollars flow to. Billions of dollars do not flow into a coin that is only a 1 week pump and dump, you see? So your job is to front run billions of dollars, tens of millions of users. Where are they going to go to? I promise you, they're not going into Baby Cat or Iris, a random ass coin on the live pairs. But that's what so many people do. They sit here hoping that they can win. And they're, hoping is not really a strategy for me. Like I said, you can see I'm not hoping on my plays. I just know the numbers. I know what people are going to want before they even get to crypto and realize that they want it. And so I've told everyone, life-changing gains will be made on the top meme coins if you understand what's going to do well. And I promise you, going to these random ass coins, hoping and praying, is a horrible strategy. And that could be similar to the lottery, yes. But I'm telling you, what I'm doing, this is no lottery. This is one of the most sound bets a person could make in the entire world. I believe meme coins will be one of the fastest, craziest growing sectors in the entire world. And that's a simple fact, because as people come to crypto, they are more interested in Dogecoin than they are in Polkadot and these complicated, unusable blockchains that no one gives a flying shit about. You see? When people get to crypto, they want to buy something that makes sense to them. And a lot of this stuff simply doesn't make sense. It'll never be talked about or used in daily life. But memes are actually used in our daily lives. People actually like them. People understand them. The soccer moms last cycle who bought SHIB, who bought Doge, do you think they were interested in Near Protocol? I promise you, they didn't give a crap about that. So the masses, the viral potential, for example, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitter, is not for Near Protocol. It's going to be for these top meme coins that make sense to people. And so I believe meme coins is going to be the absolute, one of the craziest sectors that you can bet big on, to be honest, this cycle, which is considered atypical. It's considered weird to bet on that because it's, people think it's so unproven. We are at the point now where things are about to get proven. Things are about to get real clear in the minds of people And people are about to really take notice of this sector and realize that, look, when Bitcoin goes up to 150K, a lot of these meme coins are going to do so many multiples more than what Bitcoin does. People realize that, and they're going to realize that if they haven't already. So this is just kind of a breakdown into the thought process that I've had and why, I can sit here so confidently. It's because ultimately I know my numbers, and whether they're exact numbers or rough numbers, it's the concept of how those numbers are going to work. I understand what narratives have staying power and what narratives do not have staying power. You see, dog with hood, in 3 months from now, why would anyone buy that? Lube, in 2 months from now, why would anyone buy that? You see, a lot of these coins, there's no reason to buy them as soon as there's a red candle or as soon as things turn south. But you see, with some of these coins, it's a totally different story. Doge is a commodity. Doge is the biggest and first original meme coin that has, it's the LeBron James of meme coins. This is here to stay, So Pepe, it's the most used meme in history in crypto. People who thought that they missed out on Doge, what did they do? They bet on SHIB. People who are thinking that they're missing out on Pepe, what are they doing? They're betting on Brett. They're betting on the number one meme on this entire blockchain. You see, these top memes are marketing for blockchains. They bring a lot of new users and attention to these networks. People, a lot of times the main reason a person even comes to a blockchain is to buy the meme. They don't care about the DeFi farming protocols and all this other jazz on these chains. They come for the memes. That is the truth. That is what so many people do. And so now you look at these chains and you're like, okay, people are going to come to Ethereum. People are going to come to Solana. People are going to come to Base. People are going to come to Telegram's blockchain. And when these people come to their blockchains, a lot of these people are going to buy the number one meme on these chains, the number two meme on the chain, the number three meme on these chains, because that's the main thing to do on these blockchains, man. NFTs, DeFi, but meme coins is one of the main uses of a blockchain, is to speculate, is to participate in freaking a bubble. That's the truth, man. Most people are in this to make money. Most people are not in this for the technology. Most people are in this to, see these things go to ridiculous heights. And that's where they're going to throw their money into. It's not your job to tell people what is right and what is wrong to do with their money. There's so many people out there who want to tell people you're stupid. Meme coins, they're this, they're that. First off, attention equals money. And these things get a lot of attention, which means they're going to get a lot of money flow. Second, these things are like marketing tools for their blockchains. Dog with Hat has brought so many people interested in Solana. Shiba Inu got so many people over to Ethereum. Doge has got so many people interested in memes. Brett is going to get so many people interested in Coinbase's own blockchain. So you can fight it or you can get with it. To the people who fight it, you're very similar to the people who fought Bitcoin early on and said Bitcoin was a scam, Bitcoin was stupid, but you failed to realize the big picture, and people are going to do the same exact thing with meme coins. So guys, I hope this video opened your mind a little. There's just really so much to cover. There's so much I could talk about. And obviously, I won't be able to say everything I know in a single hour-long video. There's just a lot of hours have went into thinking about this stuff, executing, buying, and selling, memes. And of course, I would say that in the entire world, I am the only person in the world who has publicly done $3 million+ trades in meme coins. Literally, you can go back to my video and you can watch me buy. So basically, we'll copy and paste the Brett address, right, from here. When Brett was at 1.7 million, I had the conviction from the early days, and I recorded myself actually buying this and brought you guys in with me on this entire journey and on these plays. Everyone who's followed me has had the equal opportunity to literally right after my video buy this at the same market cap at 3 million, 2 million with me. So if anyone wants to call this luck, you can. But the thing is, I had pure confidence and conviction from here. I had pure confidence and conviction on Bobo since 1 million market cap. I have had pure confidence and conviction in Resistance Dog. See, you can go back on my channel, and the crazy thing is, in both of my videos, for example, about Bobo, I open up and say, I want to have proof when this blows up. Listen, All right, Bobo, 2.4 million market cap. I gotta have proof when this thing explodes and skyrockets that I called it. You know, it's a huge difference, guys. This is not luck. When I'm literally saying in advance, I want to have proof when this blows up. You know, if you go back to my video on resistance stock. So I want to have proof that I call this meme, you know, months down the line. Right. I already understood that these things would blow up before the rest of people understood what these were going to turn into. So it would just, to me, it would be crazy to think that the confidence and conviction I had was luck. You see, it turns out, really, guys, that I have my own view on these things, which has turned out to be very correct. And I am telling you, I believe what my view on meme coins is going to continue to be correct. 80% of the money is going to flow to the top 10 meme coins. It is our job to understand what are things that are going straight to zero, that have zero staying power, like Doge Mob, King Shiba, Elmo, fucking ERC, absolute useless coins, you know, Pussy Financial. This shit will never do anything. It will never get close to the top 10. And if that means it has zero chance to get to the top 10, it has zero chance to capture 80% of the money in meme coins. See, if you're looking at this market, you need to find either what is in the top 10 that is going to perform the best, or what is not in the top 10 which will make it to the top 10. That is the only two things you should be doing in this meme market if you're trying to capture this from a bigger time frame and capture those billions of dollars of money inflows and tens of millions of new users that we're going to see coming into this. And as you basically, you're betting on this sector. If for any reason you believe that this meme coin sector will be lower than it is when Bitcoin is above 100K, 150K, then don't bet on the sector. But if you believe that when Bitcoin goes to 100K, 150K, this sector will grow and it will likely, pretty much guaranteed do way more multiples than Bitcoin, this is how you're playing it. It is not by going on the live pairs, hoping and praying to win. It is by understanding who, what, has a big brand, has a big understandable narrative that is going to catch massive amounts of interest and speculation, and that is going to be your number one memes on blockchains, your number two memes on blockchains, your number three memes on blockchains. See, the more you go down the list, once you go to like the number 50th meme on a blockchain, the number 80th best meme on the blockchain, these things, once again, 80% of the money goes to the top 5, the top 10. So the more derivative of a derivative of a derivative you get to, the less potential it has, the less money. So it is your job to find the absolute highest quality things that make the absolute most sense, that are going to finish in the top 5, top 10. If you do that, you are objectively going to capture so much money flow and attention that's going to come your way. But you fucking pick the wrong shit, like Elmo ERC, and I promise you, no money is going to find its way to you. No attention is going to find its way to you because you're betting on ridiculous stuff that has zero chance to have longevity and actually make it to the top 10. So that's my whole mindset on memes for now, guys. I have so much more I could talk about or share, but there's only so much you can talk about in a single video. That's what I'm going to leave it at for now. If you enjoyed this perspective that I've shown you on meme coins and you want to, follow me on Twitter, that's my username. You want to follow me on YouTube, you can click subscribe below. That's it, man. I think I get this stuff better than most. What do you think? That's up to you to decide. If you think I'm pure bullshit, if you think I'm full of shit, then make sure that, once again, that's your judgment, and you can think whatever you want to think. But if you think that, what he says makes sense, and you know what, if the meme coin sector is going to do well, and I understand that 80% of the money is going to flow to the top 5, top 10, now I need to bet on what has huge potential to make it big. What is going to actually capture those attention and then that money. The final point I'm going to make is there can only be a top 10. There can only be a top 20. So while a lot of you guys say, oh, I missed this, oh, I missed that, I missed this, I missed that, I missed this, I missed that, I missed that, I missed that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, you guys realize, guys, there's only so many slots left to solidify yourself in the top 10, top 20 coins, which are going to receive 80 to 90% of all the money in meme coins. And so while you guys sit here not realizing that a slot is taken, a slot is taken, a slot is taken, a slot is taken, you're trying to find maybe the last few slots available for this bull run in the top 10, top 20. Instead, guys, see, once you realize that the top 20 slots are filled or there's only a few slots available that are going to make it there, you understand that those are going to be the ones that account for most of the money flow and growth of this entire sector. And so while you guys go and chase stuff that will never receive that money flow and attention because you're trying to make up for, in your opinion, you missed this, you missed this, you missed that, you missed that. Guys, you didn't miss shit. This entire sector is about to go to 500 billion to $1 trillion, in my opinion. And so once again, you're about to waste all that money flow. You're about to waste all that growth in this entire sector because you thought you were late to the top 10, top 20 ones, right? And you decided to go for ones that had zero chance of making it almost, you know? And so you're going to miss the entire growth in the sector, man. And that's sad to see. Like, you, once again, you need to be looking what has top 20, top 10 potential if it's not in there already. Okay, that is what you got to look at, and clearly that's not Elmo ERC. It's not, you know, some of this pussy financial. And so it really, guys, you know, they say there's so many meme coins. There's like 14,000 plus, which is true. But, you know, 99.9% of it has zero chance. It's garbage. So it's actually, your focus is pretty narrowed. And you can very easily understand what's going to do well when you look at these memes and you understand, all right, this has a way better narrative than that. Oh, this is on an incredible blockchain with a lot of upside, which is going to, you know, I can front run hundreds of millions of users, billions of dollars. You know, the case for Brett is clearly a million times stronger than Eggdog or Doge Mob or King Shiba, Elmo, Pussy Financial. It's not close. So to think that you're at a disadvantage because there's all these meme coins, the reality is there's all these trash and then there's gold. It's not hard to differentiate gold from trash. And if for any reason you're confusing trash for gold, that's on you, bro. It's not on me. That's not on anyone else. It is not hard to see here what is gold and what is going to rise with this sector. So if you choose poorly because you think that you're late and you can't just take gold when it's in front of you, because you think that you need to go buy the next bullshit thing that will never make it to the top 10 or 20, like Puff Dragon or Boop, okay? Apes go bananas. Like, actually shoot yourself if you're over here buying some of this stuff, okay? Because you actually are insane, all right? You have to have some level of logic and freaking, you know, decency to realize the difference between trash and gold. And in meme coins, like I said, some of these narratives, some of these cases to be made are truly gold, while some of them are pure trash. And like I said, that's up to you to decide and recognize this stuff early on, or be the exit liquidity when this is at $1 trillion market cap, Doge is above $1, and everyone is talking about meme coins, and you fucked up the entire, you know, multiples that this sector pulls off because you were being an idiot saying, oh, I'd rather buy on coconut chicken or dingo coin, which has zero chance to make it a top 10. So anyways, drop a like, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully this was useful for you.